What is happening between US and Canada right now? I mean, Canada has been taking off US from their entire list and they're shifting towards Asian countries. And right now, we have been listening that Canada's PM is going to actually visit India, and everybody is really excited about this entire new deal which is coming on the hands of India. So basically, I've been telling you this entire thing that how European Union and their country and Western countries out there are shifting from Donald Trump to Asian countries. Yes, and they have been not choosing America for a reason now because they feel like until unless US has a president of Donald Trump, then until that point of time, America is no more of a safer place to do any such trade deals or sanctions. Because recently, Donald Trump has imposed almost 100% of tariff on the all the exports of Canadian goods to America. I mean, Canada was this one country who was heavily inclined and should I say dependent towards US for their export stuff. But if you see it right now, the president and prime minister out there are really working on this entire thing that they won't get much more of the way, really dependent on that. And Canadian prime minister, if you see, he has work. He's actually a banker, so he's taking Canada into a very economics in a very economical manner, and he's actually coming up with a thing where he's acting upon which capitalism point of view would be correct for Canada, because Justin Trudeau has almost devastated Canada's economy like anything, because he has never taken a stand against US till now. But this prime minister, if you see right now, he's not actually taking a back step. He's trying and trying to give a stand to Canada right now. Even after getting 100% of tariff, now he is trying on this one entire thing that he is shifting towards this he's shifting towards if you see right now, India. And firstly, not just India, if you see, back then they have did their entire trade deal with China, and now they're doing with India. So basically, India is also in a very profitable situation right now. If you see, I have told you that how India have signed free trade agreement with almost eight richest country of the world, and including European Union right now. Okay, so in 5 years now they have another list of the country, which is Canada as well. With Canada, it's not the free trade agreement, but yeah, out here the import duty charges and all of that will be lesser. Tariff will be much more lesser than how much it used to be imposed on India back then. And also, if you keep that aside, Canada is going to produce oil gases to India, which is very nice deal, because India is dependent on Russia and a lot of other countries for that. But if what if we take a lot of a bigger pile of amount from one country, and that one country out of nowhere just slips off, then at least we have Canada right now, and plus Canada is going to produce that or export that to us in a very lower price. And also we have a market which will be open for Indian products for we can send it to Canada as well. So it is a very very if I see, very eloquent, very satisfying deal for India right now. But keeping that entire thing aside, if I talk about that, um, we need to take care of this entire thing as well, that how this entire trade deal is taking place right now, how this entire trade deal will work out, and how US President Donald Trump is so much jealous of the fact that India is growing and growing, and they are actually attracting a lot of, if you see, trade dealers and countries out there. And this is how we are actually planning towards a new India right now. And not just that, if we get Canada as well, we see a lot of Indians go to Canada. I mean, Canada has a lot of Sikh population and Punjabi population out there, and we have so many issues out there, dependent on Khalistani issues as well. So basically, India and Canada have had a very good relation, but because of Khalistani issues and all, India and Canada have also has some or the other kind of dislike and all of that happening with each other as well. But this whole entire deal can actually work in a process in a way that India and Canada can get much more closer with each other, and a lot of people will get more opportunity to shift to Canada and to have a better deal with Canada. So that is how it is going to help out in this entire terms. But out here, the bigger question arises is that how Western countries are declining their NATO rules and all of that, and they're shifting towards Asian countries and actually giving, or should I say, kicking out Donald Trump from the frame and actually adding PM Narendra Modi in their entire frame. So basically, if you see that even if America lives or they does not live, the trade and the world order will not be changed. It will still go in their entire manner, and that is how they are going right now. So that's all for today. If you like such geopolitical scoop, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe Global Shark. Thank you so much for watching us.